welcome to another video. It is me, Desiree, and today I just felt like trying out some more of the new makeup that I have. I've tried most of this stuff at least a couple of times already, but I still want to keep trying it, keep using it so I can get a better gauge on the products, because I do want to do some reviews on them hopefully in February. So I just felt like putting it on and thought, why not film it, you know? First, I'm going to put on this lip oil from e.l.f. This is the Glow Reviver lip oil. I have the clear one in the shade Crystal Clear. I love this! I love this so much. It looks more like a lip gloss, and like the perfect amount comes out on this big, giant, super soft applicator. Oh my goodness. It feels so good. Like you'll just want to like continue putting this on your whole face. It's so soft and the gloss or the oil feels so good. It does feel substantial when you put it on, but by the time we're done here, it's gonna wear off completely and I'll have to put some more on. But it feels so good to keep putting it on, and this applicator is so soft. I love this. I love this so, so much. I wanna try this out again. This is the CoverGirl Simply Ageless Skin Perfector Essence. I have here the shade Light Medium. And I tried out the shade Fair. It's way too light. I tried out the shade Light. It's way too light. This shade also seems too light on me, and it kind of sucks. There's only 8 shades. And so far in my experience with this, it has more pigment than you think it's going to, so you have to get a shade that works. So usually when something like this comes out and they only have 8 shades, it's because it's so sheer. It could work for a lot of skin tones. But so far, this is my 3rd shade, and so far none of them are working for me. I'm also not sure I like it all that much, but we're gonna try it out again today. So if you have never seen this before, it says Hydro Fresh Tint. Skincare and makeup hybrid with micro droplet technology. Pigmented capsules blend easily to distribute an even tint and improve tone. Complexion looks plump, hydrated, and more youthful than clean and vegan formula. So when you squeeze this out, it has this like gel texture with these little pigments beads in it. I don't know if you could see it there. And as you're moving it around your skin, the pigment beads kind of burst and then it disperses around your skin. It feels very similar to the number 7, I don't even remember the name of it, but it's the like blue tube aqua release something. It's very similar to that, because if you look closely here, you could see it's kind of turning into like water on your skin. It looks like gel at first, but it feels like water. And I just don't know how I feel about it. So get this hair out of the way. We're gonna kind of dot it around, blend it on in. I mean, it feels really good when you're putting it on. It almost feels like too much because it's so wet, and it feels like you're putting on like a skincare item, like an essence. It really does feel good when you're putting it on. But one pump I think is too much. It's a little too much. So we're gonna blend it around with the sponge. Kind of pick up some of that excess as well. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I think this looks okay. I've tried this at least 4 times already and it looks terrible. But let's see when I get up close. I don't love the way it looks on the chin. It looks like it's sticking. It looks as if I have a bunch of dry patches on my chin and the product is sticking to it. That's how it looks there. But it does look a little perked up, a little bit more perfected, a little bit even. It looks like I put on some nice skincare and that's how my face looks. You know what? This is the best so far that this has looked on my skin. I haven't gotten it to spread this nicely once. Normally when I put this on, let me wipe this off, that's on the back of my hand still. Normally when I put this on, it seems to dry down too quickly. Like this is literally the first time that I've put this on that it blended nicely. Every time I've used this so far, it's only been a handful though, when I put this on and I try to spread it, I can feel it drying down, like the jelly essence stuff that's in it. I can feel it drying as I'm trying to blend, so I'm like feeling like I have to blend so fast because it starts feeling like I have to start pulling it across my face. This is literally the first time this has worked for me. I don't know. I don't have anything on differently on my skin. All the same skincare, same sunscreen. I didn't use primer though, but I've also not used primer with this before and still had a bad experience. But you know what? It looks fine this time. But I will continue using it and trying it out. But so far this has been a challenge for me to get used to. I don't know why. Let's do some concealer. I bought 3 new ones. I'm sitting too close to the table and the drawer's not opening all the way. So I have the Rimmel Multitasker Concealer, the L'Oreal, the new one, the True Match Radiant Serum, and the Revlon Flex Wear Full Cover. So far, I like all of these. It was kind of hard to pick the shades for the Revlon and the L'Oreal. This is my 3rd one already because I had to keep exchanging it. The shades are just like, sometimes when there's too many shades, it's almost worse than having no shades. Does that make sense? It's like you can't pick your shade. Anyway, let's do the Revlon one, the Flex Wear Cover, Full Cover. I have the shade 15 Light. And one thing I have noticed with this CoverGirl stuff, it wears off extremely quickly. But by about 11 o'clock, it's completely wearing down on my face. My chin is completely bare. And for the most part, my bare skin doesn't look too red on its own. But when the rest of your face has makeup on it and your chin does not, it looks extremely red. And it looks so awful. I don't like the way that it looks. I mean, it wears away fine, like it doesn't look bad on the skin, but it completely disappears after just a couple of hours or a few hours. I don't love that. But something so light like that, yeah, you're not gonna expect the most lasting power ever. And so far with the concealers, I like all 3 of them. I think all 3 of them are doing a pretty good job. I don't like the way that it looks on my chin. It looks so dry. It's fine. I'll continue trying it out. Okay, under the eyes, I'm gonna put some of this, the NYX Pro Fix Stick. I wish I had gotten a different shade, like maybe something a little like tiny bit of pink, because this one is very light. It's super creamy though, super creamy. It's this really cool just stick concealer. I wish I had gotten a different shade, but I've been using it anyway, just right here to kind of lighten up the inner corner before I put concealer on. And this is not even a step that I like to do. This is why I don't like correctors all that much, because it's an extra step, it's extra layer, it's extra stuff to put under your eyes, extra stuff to just start creasing and you know, stuff like that. I don't know why I said stuff so much, but yeah, that's why I don't really like correctors. But this is so thin, and I'm just gonna put a little bit. And I'm gonna let it sit there for a little bit, and then I'll put on the concealer that I wanna wear. I forgot to start with eyes, because I wanted to use some of my single eyeshadows. I've been working my way through my singles for my Shop My Stash for this month. And let's grab something that's not gonna cause fallout, because I forgot to start with eyes first. This hair. I need to learn how to start combing my hair. If you watch my videos, I have 2 hairstyles and that's kind of it. This year, maybe I'll start figuring out how to do my hair. Anyway, let's pick some eyeshadow. Ooh, let's do a little NYX Loose Pigment in the shade Magnetic. NYX has, or had, I don't even know if they make these anymore, to be honest, the best loose pigments that have ever existed. So I hope they still make them. I tried to buy as many as I could because I saw them going on clearance. Hopefully they're still around, I don't know, but I'm gonna put this one on today. Why not? Let's put some eye primer on. Little Morphe eye primer. I'm gonna grab this L'Oreal Mono Shadow in the shade Meet Me in Paris, this little single, because I think this will go well with this pigment, and I used this, I don't know, sometime last week or this week, so I'm gonna pull this out again. You know what? I'm not gonna do eyeshadow yet because the bronzer that I've been using, it's making all of my makeup look awful. I hated my makeup yesterday so much. I loved the eyeshadow that I did. I used this City Color Cosmetics single eyeshadow. I used this and then a yellow ColourPop shadow in the shade, Paper Tiger. I loved it so much, but this bronzer is just not the right tone and it's making everything look wrong. So this is the Milani Cheek Kiss Cream Bronzer and I have the shade Hey Honey. So this has a lot going for it. It blends great. It wears well throughout the day, but this tone is just not right for me. It looks fine in the pan and I feel like when I swatched it, it looks good as well. It looks like a little cool toned, kind of just a nice cream bronzer, right? But when I put this on, it transforms into this orange color. And I don't mind an orange bronzer. I like bronzer with a little orange or red tint to it. But this is orange verging on yellow and it just doesn't look right. It looks like I've painted orange and yellow around my face and then it just messes with the tone of everything else. So I don't even want to put this on, but I'm gonna put it on and then we'll see what else I want to work with because the blush I put on, this doesn't match with it. The highlighter, eyeshadow, this makes everything look bad and it's driving me crazy. So let's put it on and then we will assess the situation. And I'm using the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Stipple brush. It blends great. I mean, it blends really easy. The pigmentation is really nice as well. You can kind of get that satisfying little dip in the pan without getting too much. Blends really good. Has nice lasting power. It goes on well on top of skin that has a lot of powder on it. So if I had set my face with powder right now, this would blend on top of it really easily. But the color, I don't know if you can even tell from there because it's so bright and cloudy outside right now. So it's like a little bit washed out. But it's just not the right tone. It doesn't look right on my cheek area. I don't know. I want to exchange it for a different color because I do like this and I want to continue using it. I just want to make sure I have a shade that's going to work for me, that's going to look good with my other products because this one does not. But everything else is good about it, but it's not the best. It's not simply the best. So I'm going to throw on a different Milani bronzer. This is the Baked Bronzer in the shade Dolce. Just going to put this on. Maybe tone down the yellow a little bit. I don't know. So now that I have this on, I'm like, is that silver eyeshadow going to look good with yellow bronzer? I don't know. I don't know. I shouldn't have put it on because now I'm already regretting it. Like, I just don't like the way it looks. I just don't like the way it looks. I'm going to throw on the under eye concealer real quick. The Kulfi Main Match Concealer, of course. This one. You know what? Let's do the eyeshadow anyway. Let's do the eyeshadow anyway, and we'll just see what happens. I didn't mean to put it all over my lid, but it'll be fine. Just a little out here in the crease and above. Have any of you guys ever tried stuff from the brand Joa? I see that brand only at CVS. They always have a full, like, big, well-stocked display, but I've never tried anything, and it all seems pricey for what it is, especially because it's a brand I don't know, you know? But if you've tried anything, let me know, because that brand looks interesting, but I've never tried anything. I've never opened this one. Let's see how it goes. Okay, gonna wet my brush with a little setting spray, just a little. Then I get the brush in, I poured out some pigment into the lid. I'm just gonna work it into one side of the brush, this flat brush. This is a ColourPop flat brush. Just work it into one side. And then you kind of just paint it onto the lid. I mean, look at that. These are so good. They're so easy, they don't make a big mess, there's no fallout. I don't see these on the NYX display where I work. We just have the ones that look like this, but they're glitter. Again, just mush it all into the brush. We put it on the other side. And I accidentally did buy one of the glitters because I thought it was the pigments. I bought it online. No, no, no. You know what? I did buy it on purpose. It was like less than $1. And I bought it to get free shipping. I went to their like sale page and picked out literally the cheapest thing, and that was it. That's why I had that, because I was like, why would I buy that? Ugh, love it. I love these pigments. I will scour Poshmark to find the rest of these. I love them. They're so pretty. I gotta pull those out more often. Hopefully they're still around. I gotta look it up. Okay, blush and highlighter are where I have been going wrong, because the bronzer, like from here I can see it, it's so freaking yellow. The blush I've been picking looks so bad because my face is, the perimeter of my face is yellow. So I've been wearing these almost every day, the Revlon Gel Serum Blushes. I love these. I think these are so pretty. There's something tickling me. They blend super well. They're easy to use. I've been using the e.l.f. domed stipple brush. Believe it or not, I don't even really like this brush very much, but it works so good with these blushes. There's something tickling me. But again, they don't look good with this bronzer on. And yesterday I had on this one and I looked like a clown. I literally looked clownish. I just didn't like my makeup yesterday whatsoever. So I'm gonna use one of the Wet n Wild liquid blushes, or the lip and cheek color. This is the shade Rosy Romance. We'll go with this one here. Just gonna do a couple little dots. The texture of these reminds me a lot of the Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer blushes. A lot. And they blend so good. Like, look how nicely that blended out, and so easy. And I like the Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer blushes. Ooh, it blends so good. I really like this one a lot. What was the shade again? Rosy Romance. This one, and then I have another one in the shade Coral Dream. This one didn't blend as nicely as the other one did. Like, it was a little bit patchy, but maybe I used a little much. I don't know. I will continue to use it, of course, but let me put on some eyebrows real quick. Had to put on more of this oil. There's just something about that applicator that just makes it so nice to put on. Like, you'll want to put it on all day long. It feels so good. Let's do, what am I missing? Mascara. You know what? I don't think I want to put on highlighter. I think I'm just going to sit with it like that. I do regret wearing this hair down though. I tried out the Kristen S air dry cream that I got in my Walmart beauty box, and you know what? I don't like it either. I thought it would work for me because I really want to like the JVN air dry cream. I don't like it. And the Kristen S is exactly the same. It makes my hair look so stringy. It makes it like almost with too much, you know what it feels like? It feels like I washed my hair in the shower and I forgot to rinse out the shampoo all the way. And it's like dry in there. It feels gross. Like, I don't like the way my hair feels right now. It just, ugh. I don't like that. The air dry cream. I thought I would. I just don't. Highlighter. Let's do a little Wet n Wild Blossom Glow. Let's try this one. Ugh, love it so much. Very pretty. Pretty, subtle, very nice. I mean, subtle for me. Let's do a little bit of this gray eyeshadow in the lower lash line. Just a little bit. Okay, more than that, geez. I've also been liking black eyeliner lately. Because I've been using these single eyeshadows all month, you know, some of them are colorful, and I just feel like black liner just brings the party together. And I think I'm gonna use the Makeup by Mario Master Pigment Pro Pencil in the shade Super Black. I never know what this brush is for. It's like the flimsiest, cheapest little brush thing, but the eyeliner is so heavy duty, I don't think this is gonna do anything. Like, I feel like if it was shorter and stiffer maybe, but it's fine. Black liner, look at the difference. And it covers up how pink the waterline starts looking once you start adding eyeshadow on. I wish I was one of those people that could do the tight line. I see people just get the pencil like this and just go like this. How do they do that? And even the lower waterline, they just get the pencil and draw it like this. And I'm like, how are you not drawing on your eyeball? I don't know how they do it. But you know what? I'm gonna try it. Let's try it. I'm gonna try to do the tight line. Okay, but I'm gonna pick up the lashes. Okay. No. I don't want to. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. Setting spray. I've been using the Believe Beauty Makeup Perfecting Setting Spray. I'm pouring it into another bottle because I don't really like this sprayer. Story of my life. But let's spray this all over. There's a hair tickling me. I could feel it. Also, I found my fan. I have been missing this fan for like a week and a half. I couldn't find it anywhere, which is weird because where would I take it? But the other day, or a couple weeks ago, I took some makeup with me to work, and I very vividly remember picking this up and putting it in the bag. And when I got to work, it wasn't in the bag, and I never saw it again. But the other day, I went to clean out my car and to like vacuum it. I got a little handheld vacuum for Christmas, so I went and cleaned out my car. This was under the driver's seat. Why was it under there? I was so excited about it. I immediately took a picture and sent it to my boyfriend. I was like, my fan! And if I hadn't decided to vacuum my car, I never ever would have looked under the seat. Why was it there? No idea, but I guess my bag maybe had like tipped over or something and it fell out. Anyway, what I was using instead was this fan that I got at, where did I get this? Where were we? I don't remember, but it was somewhere like, kind of like a round one type of place, a barcade. And I got this with some of my tickets. Doesn't it look like a baseball? I think they're kind of going for like a cherry blossoms or something, but it looks like a baseball, and every time I would fan, you could hear it. I was like, you know what? It's getting the job done. That's all it needs to do is be functional, and it's working. But I finally have my luxurious fan back. Okay, let's put on some mascara. I'm gonna put on the Maybelline Sky High, the burgundy one. I have been really into this, like not wanting to put it down. It's so freaking pretty. The formula on this is a little different than the actual Sky High mascara formula, and I think it might just be the pigment that's making it that way. It's a little bit thicker and a little sticky, if you will. So I'm gonna throw it on the lower lashes just a little. Anyway, this mascara it's the subtlest of the three colorful mascaras they came out with, the blue, the pink, and this one. But it's subtle, but it's there. You can tell it's not black, but it doesn't just look like brown mascara, which is kind of what I was worried about. I'm like, oh, it's just gonna look brown. But this burgundy color, like you can tell that it's burgundy, but it's on the darker side, so it doesn't look like funny, you know? And if you have green or blue or hazel eyes, I mean, if any eyes, this is gonna look so good. But I know with like blue and green eyes, they always recommend purple eyeshadow and stuff to kind of make them pop. And this mascara will make your eyes pop out of your head. It is so good. Formula though, a little bit thick, a little sticky. It's not as kind of just only lengthening as the Sky High mascara tends to be. This does give a little volume and thickness, as well as length. I just Love it so much. Let me try to get, let me get closer and see if you can really tell. And I really like the formula on this. I want to say it's just the color that is making the formula different because it doesn't feel like Sky High mascara, but it wears like it and it removes like it too. Like it wears like it's waterproof. But can you even tell that it's burgundy, that it's not totally black, that it's not just a dark brown? Maybe in certain lighting. I just really, really love it. But that is it. That is my little makeup today that I'm going to be wearing for other videos and all that, whatever I'm doing today. I still don't love the bronzer. It's kind of all I can see on my face, but maybe just because obviously it's my face, I'm fixated on this yellow halo I got going on. But the rest of the makeup, I like the way it came out. And this worked so well today. I don't know what's the issue with this, but I will continue using it and really get a handle on it because I want to like it. It's like $20 freaking, so I want to like it. And everything else I do really like the way that it came out, especially this eyeshadow. I love those NYX pigments so much. But that is it. That's my little get ready with me on this clouded day, trying out some new stuff. Let me know what you've been trying, what have you been buying, if you bought any of the new drugstore makeup that's coming out. And if you bought this and you have it, let me know what you think of it. But that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss my next one, and I will see you later in another video. Goodbye.